Welcome back to Mystimon Saga. This is Mystimon Saga Hidden Archives, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play. I am your host and Game Master, Seth R. Mitchell, and I am the author and creator of this vast world. Today, I am once again joined by my players.
Hello, I'm Ducky. I guess I'm first today. I'm playing Charmy, Azure, a Lazy River Orsine Slayer.
I'm back with Rick, the Ihanan fighter.
And finally, Maritime.
I am Maritime Kitty. I play Makoto, and she is an elf analyst.
And first off, I am proud to announce that I am now on Substack. You can find the QR code link in the corner if you're watching, or the link will be in the description when this episode goes live. I will be posting free short stories over there, including a new serial fiction that I just started that takes place 35 years ago following Kyrene. All content over there will be free for the time being, so check it out. Yeah, on with the show. And when we last left our investigators, we had just been introduced to Frederick, or Rick, this Magi Guard officer who is actually a longtime good friend of Crystal. And he had been called in because campus security here at Almanac Academy needed a little reinforcements, and they brought him in probably because he is already familiar with Crystal, so having that friendship that helps in these types of situations. And so you were introduced.
Don't mind me.
You were introduced, and you met this interesting 13-year-old girl named Daphne, who is also mute and apparently has a knack for illusions. Now, Rick, you've spent some time thinking about that encounter, because there was something about her that seemed familiar. And you finally realized, could she be the Ghost Star writer that used to hang around the group back then? And
Couldn't be.
You actually asked Deanna about that, and she said, yeah, actually, that is her. She was resurrected. And you also decided to tackle the case of the missing students again, and followed this missing key, key that was missing that you had found, and you discovered that it went to a secret passage in the dormitory, and this led you to this deep underground cavern underneath the Academy District. And you realized that you've heard stories about these underground caverns and these catacombs underneath Kalrun, and it seems the stories are true. And in this journey through this dark cave, Ada suddenly discovered a newfound aversion to spiders, so Ada now has arachnophobia.
Congratulations.
And Charmy made a very unwise suggestion, and I now have to put a disclaimer on that episode when it goes live. Thanks a lot, Charmy. Ducky, the next time you're going to do that, please warn me first. Please? Thank you. Now, Makoto, you walk into the library to find Crystal there in a conversation with Pax. She seems different this morning. After a moment of trying to figure out what was different, you realize, wait, she's not yelling at him. Neither is he yelling at her. They are, for once, appearing to be having a cordial conversation. For once. As you approach, Crystal says, oh, hello, Makoto. I was just talking to Pax here and coming to a mutual understanding. As you can see, Pax is nodding in agreement with her. He is not the librarian. Uplock is, but instead, he will have a job more suited to his talents. He will be a book mender. Clearly, he cares very much about the books. It's just how he goes about it that drives everyone batshit crazy. Oh, don't look so surprised. It was actually Koi who suggested it, and she'd already been talking to him about it, it appeared, so you can go thank her for finally putting this matter to bed. He's also agreed to not interact with any students anymore.
Okay. That's a great job for him.
Yeah, apparently Koi was getting irritated with not just me screaming at him, but also Ira. She was getting tired of all the fighting. In other words, which go figure, she's never liked fighting very much. Reminds me of Kyrene.
Me neither, but here I am.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting with Rick to get to. He's taking over as captain of the campus guard, so there are some things I want to go over with him. By the way, if you're going to be leaving the district, please be extra careful and do whatever you can to protect yourself. That plague is getting really bad. I just learned of several deaths today. The clinics in town are overwhelmed, so please stay safe out there. Anyway, good luck with your exams. I better get going now. So, Charmy and Bakoto, it's study time. It's time to get back to your studies. Charmy, you are behind, so I would recommend that you cram. So, when you cram,
Yes.
you can study twice in each any branch that satisfies the activity requirements. However, the extra studying comes at a price.
Of course it does.
Yes, it does. Until the next time you take the study downtime activity, you are particularly tired from all the extra hours cramming. At the start of each day of adventuring, you must succeed at a DC 8 flat check or be fatigued for that day. So, we'll start with you, Charmy. What is the first branch that you want to study in?
What were my branches? I forgot.
I believe you posted them in the Hidden Archives channel.
Yeah. I guess I
Put those in your
do
notes on your character sheet.
Okay. I guess Desert Scribes.
Desert Scribes, okay. Go ahead and make your check. Desert Scribes will be either medicine, nature, or survival. Let's see how you do today. That is terrible. That is terrible. So that is a failure. Luckily not a critical failure. You need to work harder and try again. Your branch level remains the same. Okay. What is the next one? What will be the branch for the next one?
I guess I'll try. I guess I will try the Sun Mains. Let me.
Okay.
So I go right. Let me
Okay.
go try. Let me go work on my other studies.
Intimidation or performance, if you'll please.
Dang! What? Oh my gosh.
You need to work harder and try again. Your branch level remains the same. Okay. So now, Charmy, make me a DCA flat check, if you'll please. A flat check is just roll a d20 with no modifier. Well, at least you succeeded at that one. Okay, now, Makoto, will you study or will you cram? I think you've been doing pretty good with your studies, so I think you're pretty on point with where you need to be.
I'm gonna study at the tea store.
Okay.
And I'm gonna study deserts.
Desert Scribes. Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Medicine, nature, or survival. You need to work harder and try again. That's unfortunately a failure. So, let's get on with things. So, Rick, you are standing in the headmaster's office at Alman Academy as Crystal gives you a report that she had just gotten the previous night. There have now been 3 prison breaks in as many months. The first was in southern Almana. The second was in Evergreen City just after the championship games. And now there's been another one, this time in Conaset. She says as she sighs heavily, leaning back and crossing arms. I really don't know what is going on, but I told the Magi Guard chief I would let Campus Guard know to keep an eye out for any of the escaped prisoners. Dee says that she thinks it's obvious that someone is orchestrating all of these, that it's unlikely that security suddenly collapsed in 3 prisons within months of each other. Gaming it
I
out.
agree with that.
Gaming it out, we agreed that if someone is doing this, and the Magi Guard aren't just royal screw-ups, the goal is to spread chaos, possibly to destabilize the governments.
Well, I will definitely do as best I can with the post I've been given. You've got nothing to worry here at the Academy.
In the meantime, please maintain the lockdown on the gate. The plague cases are spreading faster, and the clinics are getting overwhelmed. I just received reports of the first deaths this morning, and I don't want this getting into the district. My first priority is to the students. And if you in the Hidden Archives are leaving the district again, please do whatever you can to protect yourself. There's more. We think we know where this plague came from. We think it may have been created by a woman named Avalice. She previously hurt Kyrene, and she hasn't been the same since that encounter. She's been dealing with a disease that keeps going away and coming back. We don't know how long she has, but it's possible Avalice was using her as a test subject for this plague. I don't think I need to tell you. She is to be considered extremely dangerous. Do not underestimate her by any means. This is not the first time we've encountered her. She's murdered at least 1 or 2 at the tribunal that I know of. A saber-tooth named Chieto, as well as a Saurus named Barzawa.
Understood.
Crystal stands to her feet. If you'll excuse me, I need to see if I can get in contact with the Pharaoh. Unfortunately, no one has been able to... no one has had any contact with him for well over a week at this point. Allura's been trying to get in contact with him to get some sort of direction what to do with about the plague. Finally, she gathered the council and just voted to close down the entire country and declare a state of emergency, superseding his authority. It was an outcome she was hoping to avoid. Just then, Dr. Jules barges into the room, her brunette hair tousled and messy. Crystal, sorry to interrupt, but I need to ask you to excuse Koi from her classes for a week or so, she says. You can see their eyes are red, as though she's been crying. What for? Oh no. Crystal replies with a look of sudden realization as she slumps back into her chair. Don't tell me. Dr. Jules nods slowly. Her chrysalis just passed. Iris with her now. You might want to excuse her as well. She seems brokenhearted about it too. I suppose that chrysalis had that effect on them both. Crystal nods. Yeah, of course. Damn. Fuzzy was a good chrysalis and her only companion on that island. I know how she feels. She was also her familiar. That always hits the hardest. I know. You can see Crystal glance over at Ember, or Kivar. I'll call Deanna and see if there's something we can do for them at home. Oh, I forgot there's Steam with you now. Something about a shadow figure stalking them? Yeah, says Crystal, that's another thing, Rick. I will need you to keep an eye out for anything suspicious and report to me if you see any sort of shadow figures or hear reports of such. It seems to be mostly interested in Koi and Ira. It's also dangerous. It has attacked Ira at least once. Deanna had Rasha scan the residual Mystia. Rick, it was Black Mystia, and incredibly powerful. It was the most powerful Mystia signature Rasha has ever felt. Even more powerful than Zolgoth, they said. And ancient. I'm not sure if it was Nyarlathotep. At this point I wouldn't put anything past her, but... However, Deanna noted that this is Black Mystia, not Eldritch Energy. So we can't dismiss the possibility it was something else. If you want to go look at it, you'll find the blast mark on her wall. Ignore the frozen over sink. Ira was defending herself and missed. She said she'll pay for the repairs, but I'm wondering if we can't build a shadow instead. So if you find it, tell it owes us a new sink. Hey, I'm not going to fault Ira for defending herself.
No. Fair enough. I will add that to my list of things to keep track of.
Suddenly, Deanna comes crashing into the room. Her hair is a mess without her signature ponytail. Dee, what the undergrave is wrong? Asks Crystal as she quickly walks over to her. It's Daphne. I can't find her anywhere, says Deanna, her heart racing. Isn't she with Rat? That's just it. I can't find him either. And I found this, says Deanna. She hands Crystal a comstone. It's Rat's. It was just lying in the sand. Crystal, I think they've been taken. Crystal looks to you, Rick. You help look for Daphne. Get the rest of your party too. All hands on deck. She looks to Deanna. Where were they last seen? Where did you find this? Over by the Myrtle Vineyard, where you said he was doing his community service. Deanna responds. You don't think the Circle of Krolls had anything to do with this? Crystal sighs. It can't be ruled out as a possibility. Rick, you gather everyone, get everyone to the Myrtle Vineyard. Start your investigation there. I'm afraid Darkand will have to wait.
On my way.
So, you head out to go find Charmy and Makoto. Unfortunately, Ada had to take a day. She had a bit of a traumatic experience down there in the caves. Note to self, don't touch strange boss in a dark cave.
What if it's not strange?
Probably best not to touch it anyways. You don't know.
Make a nature check.
Good one. Good one, Makoto. He actually did it.
I was joking, but okay.
Checks are free.
Cyber
Probably didn't go too well.
I thought you were the assistant GM, not Maritime. Charmy.
Charmy passes, Cyber fails.
Anyways. Okay, Rick, if you want to make a check, go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you can find Makoto and Charmy wherever they might be.
Public or secret check?
This will be public.
I'm having a time. I'm having a time.
Yeah, it takes you 2 hours to find them. Okay, so let's Dark Storm Cloud. We'll say a couple of days have passed. Yeah, it took you a couple hours. So you find them around 4:11 p.m. and you find Charmy is having some trouble because some kids decided to get a bucket of mud from the pond outside and drop it on the floor for Charmy to clean up as a prank.
Alright, I just cleaned that up.
Charmy, we don't have time for this. And why were you so hard to find?
I'm assuming it's because of your role.
And you find Makoto. She's you find her in her dorm. She was studying all night, it seems.
Yep.
So as you all make your way to the Myrtle Vineyard, which is just north of Kalroon,
Dress up again.
for some of you, the memories of the last time you came here replay in your minds. Mostly you, Makoto. The night you discovered that one of your own was a traitor flashes in front of your eyes. As you now look out upon the vineyard, for the first time in the daylight, for the last time it was at nighttime, Deanna points toward a shack over on the eastern part of the vineyard. That's where I found Rat's comstone. Starting to think Crystal and I should get Daphne one. But that's for another time. For now, we have to find them. By the gods, I sure hope Daphne is okay. She says, you can tell from the look in her eyes that she is on the verge of tears. She's desperately worried for her adoptive daughter. I sure hope you all can find something. Crystal said that she would be going to the Magic Guard to get their help with the search as well. Okay, so as you make your way up to the shack that Deanna pointed out, you can make me perception checks to look around. And these will be in secret.
That was not secret enough.
What kind of check?
A perception check. Listen to Clearjet.
I will get better at this, I promise. Not the actual roll values, but like clicking the right buttons.
Well, Mikado, I think you're a little hungover from all that studying. Rick and Charmy. So, Rick, what you find is inside the shack, there are signs of blood. However, it's too old to belong to Rat or Daphne. Charmy, what you find is lying next to one of the vine racks, covered over with some soil, you find a card. As you look at it, you discover that it appears to be an ID badge for Darkand Sanitorium.
Looks like we get to go there after all.
And you can make me another perception check.
Everybody or just Ducky?
All of you? All right. With this one, it seems, Makoto, you finally got your head in the game. As you find a trap door inside the shack leading down to a series of catacombs that Deanna says that could actually date back to the First Age. There was a time when slave labor was used during the First Age, and these underground tunnels were used to help them escape rough conditions. It's surprising to me that these tunnels appear to still be functional. Many of them were caved in by the slave owners near the end of the First Age. And Rick, what you find is outside of this shack, you find more scuff marks in the sand, along with drag marks. And as you follow the drag marks, they appear to lead in the direction of the city. In Charmy, you find inside the shack on the floor some scuff marks indicating a possible struggle. So everyone can make me another perception check. So Makoto, you suddenly came down with a headache and you're a little distracted. Rick and Charmy, you suddenly notice a tall, gruff Delvaran man leaning back against the back of the shack, and you're sure he was not there before. You're positive he was not there before. Looking for the goblin and the girl, he says sternly. He motions to the city. Saw two guys grab him and drag him that way. The goblin's an utter fool. He was so focused on looking into this murder here that he neglected to pay attention to surroundings. Those guys have been here the entire time, watching him, watching the girl. If you ask me, they were more interested in the child.
And you did nothing to help?
That was not what I was here for.
Then what were you here for?
Suddenly, Deanna asks, you're sure they went towards the city? You're positive? Look, lady, I told you all I know. That part's free. Because regardless what you might think, I don't want that child getting hurt on my watch. I will help you find the kid, if I can. Believe me. But I will have my eyes on you lot. And he motions to you. Name's Reptar Ralahorn. I'm a detective of the Magi Guard from Evergreen City.
Rick, Magi Guard from Calroon. I'm here in charge of the security at the academy at the moment.
Deanna nervously shakes his hand as she looks to all of you. Evergreen City? What on Terrana are you doing all the way out here? Aren't you a little far from home? That's the thing. I came here looking for this lot of idiots. Because there are things going on in Evergreen. Things these fools know far too much about, if you ask me. And I want to know what they know. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Especially the bear.
Well, I don't know anything. I just got here. Duh. Just looks around.
Well, I will let them speak for themselves, but I think you should treat them with a little more respect, sir. I don't treat suspects with respect, lady, says Reptar as he eyes all of you. And you are suspects. What is your response to him?
This is how you treat all the people you meet. You meet. Cause I've never seen you before, so.
Mikado, what's your response to him?
I thought I wasn't Because of my
I
head.
think we're all together.
You've been pulled in now because of this interaction.
Surprise.
And yeah, he just called you a suspect, Makoto.
Not a
We're a suspect. What did we do?
suspect of what?
Murder. Then he looks around.
What murder?
I could have sworn there was supposed to be a Wakan, a Gola, and an automaton with you lot. Where are they at?
Oh, that was back in like 5 months ago or more. They're all doing their own thing.
So the Gola and
Yeah.
automaton have skipped town.
We all know where Willow is. Well, except Charmy, maybe. I don't know if Charmy knows.
Charmy,
No,
you
man.
don't know anything.
What is Rick's response to this?
So we're guilty by association?
Well, yes.
I don't
sure.
know you.
Look, I just got here the other day, so I can't possibly know anything.
I will scour the face of Tirana until that Gola and the automaton have been brought to justice as well. You lot I will be sticking with like glue until I've proven your guilt in the murders that have cropped up across my fair city. And prove
Okay,
it
here
I
is
will.
Crystal's information. You can go talk to her. She's our boss. She will vouch for us. We didn't murder anybody.
I was going to say, welcome to the team until the end of your days.
If you need any glue, I have plenty of it.
Okay, Charmy, you can have a story point. Rick, you can have a story point. Makoto's already maxed out because of she has mythic points instead. Deanna says, "Excuse me, I don't much appreciate you coming in here and accusing my students of such hefty crimes. Those are some heavy accusations you are making, and I will have your evidence before I allow you to speak to them any further." Taking a more forceful stance, they are all students of Almond Academy, at least Charmy and Makoto here, where I am the professor of archaeology. I will not allow them to be accused of things they did not have any involvement in unless and until you have the evidence to prove such. She turns to you all, call Crystal, and tell her what's going on. She'll hire acolytes for you all, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Reptar grunts. Huh. I told ya, I will help you find your kid. For now, I will put all that aside. Just warning you of what's coming. So, now you can continue your search in the city. As you get to the city, you can canvass the city to look for any possible clues as to where Rat and Daphne could have been taken from here. So you can make me either a diplomacy check to talk to potential witnesses or perception checks to search for clues along the streets and pick up the trail. But you also have this added complication that you need to somehow protect yourselves from this potential plague exposure. How you do so is up to you.
That could be useful.
So how do you want to protect yourselves from any potential plague exposure?
Is there anything we can, buy? Or...
All the shops have been closed.
It's okay. I bought it earlier. I just need to know what it is.
Possibilities include masks or gloves. Whatever you do to protect yourselves, that's up to you. And thanks to Rick's feet, he bought it earlier. So just tell him what it is.
What if they have a gas mask?
A gas mask.
Or something.
That sounds good. So you toss Charmy a gas mask. Makoto.
Yeah.
A mask?
I feel like that's extreme.
Or a gas mask? You feel like a gas mask is extreme?
Yeah.
So just a mask or something like that?
I'm the doctor. I should already have all that stuff.
Yeah, you should. You probably should. You probably have at least a scarf or something to cover your mouth and some gloves. Probably do. And Rick,
I think I'm going to go with another gas mask.
another gas mask. Okay, so
All right.
we have Eyes of the City. You can track down targets with the help of locals. You can use diplomacy or society, whichever you're trained in, to track creatures in settlements. You chat with locals to help follow the trail of creatures you track at the GM's discretion. There might not be enough people to speak with to keep following the trail. So, yeah, diplomacy or society for you. And experience tracker from Charmy. Tracking is second nature to you, and when necessary, you can follow a trail without pause. You can track while moving at full speed by taking a -5 penalty to your survival check. You haven't gotten to the survival check part yet. So, go ahead and make me a perception check, Charmy or diplomacy, and also Mikoto, diplomacy or perception. Okay, so it takes you a while, and because there are fewer people on the streets right now because of the plague and because of the order from the council to everyone to stay inside as much as possible.
And also probably the time of day.
Yeah, it's 4:29 p.m.
Okay, never mind.
You eventually find a trail, and this is the point now where you can make survival checks, but Rick, you can make diplomacy or a society in addition to that. So you're tracking now, you're on the tracking part of tracking this trail that you have found. So Charmy and Makoto make survival. Rick can make diplomacy or society.
Good, because my survival's not good.
Charmy, ready to take it a -5 penalty?
I have a master in survival, so I don't think I do.
If you're a master, you don't take the -5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the trail leads you at first to a clinic in the Coliseum district. Here you meet a doctor by the name of Dr. Marie Colden. In fact, Makoto, you met her previously, and she says that she's been focused on trying to find solutions to this plague and trying to find some kind of treatment, and hasn't seen anyone come through like you describe. But you can ask some of her staff if they've seen anything. You could also ask her questions about the plague if you want. Maybe Mikoto is interested in asking Dr. Marie Colden about the plague.
Sure.
I've been working on it nonstop. All I can tell you at this point is the virus appears to be heavily aggressive, particularly in those who carry Mystia-charged cells. In other words, Mystia casters. This last one is unusual, though. I've just discovered that the virus appears to have been specifically engineered to deactivate in children. It is only active in adults.
Any news on it?
I can't find anything. I've been racking my head and I have no idea what to do. Maybe I can call you later and we can, shoot some ideas.
Certainly.
For now, you can make a diplomacy check to talk with her staff.
I only have
So, Rick, Charmy, diplomacy. Maybe Rick should handle all the diplomacy. Because
it's an important skill to have for the Magi Guard.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Charmy, you accidentally offended all of the staff. So, Charmy, you've been banned from this clinic.
That bad?
Oh my god. They just don't understand my way of thinking.
So how did you offend the staff, Charmy? Please explain this to us.
Well, we all
we
know
just
that
punch the plague out of them?
we all know that Charmy is overly friendly. So I imagine that Charmy too close to them, to their like personal spaces. Basically, going up close and being like, hi, hello. Can you help? I'm in need of some, I don't know, what is this, a clinic, I guess. Oh yeah. It's like a very awkward for Charmy. I don't think Charmy has ever actually been in a clinic.
I don't think so either. Apparently. So, Rick, you find a trail that's actually leading you to a bathhouse in the middle of the Coliseum district, which has been closed down due to the council order. So, from there, the trail goes cold again. You will need to once again make diplomacy or perception checks to try to pick up the trail again.
I know which one I'm doing.
Yep.
Did you say performance?
No, I said perception.
Oh, dang. Charmy's really good at performance.
But for Charmy, go ahead and make performance. I would love to see this. Please roleplay this for me. Give us a show. So go ahead, Charmy, make performance. I'm revealing this one. A 20 on the die from Charmy.
Oh, nice.
But go ahead and make your perception check. So, Charmy, please tell me, how are you doing this performance? What are you doing to perform for everyone?
All right. So I just imagine that Charmy's going around and basically using since it's very bouncy, since basically like bouncing around like a ball.
Charmy is bouncing around like a ball.
Bouncing around like a ball. She's very bouncy.
Of the people who are still out on the street with the council order, you have apparently gathered a crowd around yourself. And Rick and Makoto among this crowd. Because of this, I'm giving you two a +2 circumstance bonus. Among this crowd, Rick and Makoto, you are able to find another clue, but Rick, you learn of some disturbing news. The Pharaoh is dead. He has just passed away just a couple of nights ago, and after a lot of confusion surrounding what should happen now, because as far as anyone knew, he had not named a successor, and he had no sons, they finally found a letter that he had signed just before his death. It named Flora Aurora Ariane as the new acting pharaoh. Now a special election for the Corsica Island's 1st District representative has been announced. And you pick up the trail again, and you can make me survival checks or diplomacy or society for Rick to follow this trail. So thank you, Charmy, for that lovely performance.
Hey, underneath all of this fur, it's just fluff.
Okay, so Makoto, you rolled a 20 on the die.
Did I?
Yep. And this trail leads you to the Market District, another area of the city that was heavily hit by the plague. And once again, you've lost the trail and must once again make diplomacy or perception checks to look for clues. Or Charmy can do performance.
Professionals.
Hey, if it works, it works.
I mean, Charmy is expert in performance. She's got to use it when she can.
Okay, so Charmy, what is this performance?
Well,
I'll give you a moment to think about that. But Makoto and Rick, all the while Deanna is getting increasingly worried as she is beginning to panic that Daphne could have possibly been exposed to the plague. You can make me medicine checks to try to calm her down and assure her that there's no way Daphne could have it, since it is only active in adults. Rick says go for an interpreted dance.
Well, I guess that does. Well, I mean, I was gonna say that I use the Leaper's elixir potion I have. So I guess that would be on point.
Okay. And Makoto, you managed to calm her down. And we have a kitty on the desk again. And you all pick up the trail again. Make me survival checks. Rather, Rick and Makoto picked up the trail. Charmy was helping in their own way.
Am I still good to use Eyes of the
course.
City? Okay.
Okay. So, Rick, you found an interesting bunch of Izumiri people. It's actually 3 Izumirs, and they keep poking each other in the eyes, flipping each other's noses, or bumping each other on the head. So you found the 3 Stooges in rat form, and they led you to the Palace District. And Makoto and Charmy picked up the trail leading in that direction as well. So, you say goodbye to the 3 Stooges for now.
And maybe forever.
You find a sewer line at the western end of the wall that leads into the Palace District. And Deanna turns to you and says, you don't think she was taken to Darkand Sanitorium?
Why not?
I need to call Crystal about this. So, now you know where you need to go, and you now have a whole other reason to go to Darkand Sanitorium. So, please put together your plan. How are you going to break into Darkand Sanitorium? Remember, part of it means you have to get into the Palace District. You found 2 ways of getting into the Palace District that don't include going through the guard posts, which is a good thing because the guard posts have been ordered by the council to not allow anyone through.
Does anyone have disguise?
I try the front door.
I was gonna suggest that I found that bad. So if we are in disguise kit, someone could disguise themselves as an employee.
I don't trust Decky's disguises.
Yeah. I wouldn't make
Honestly, this actually sounds fairly plausible. Makoto could be the staff
You weren't here
member.
last time there were disguises picked.
No, only one of us.
No, I
has to
wasn't.
do it, which I don't think it should be Charmy.
Can we get security badges somehow?
Now, I
Pretend
do
we're
like
staff.
that idea. I do like that idea that you could be transferring a potential patient to Darkand Sanatorium, and Makoto can be it could act like the doctor. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Charmy's obviously the patient.
Obviously, Charmy is the psychotic one.
And Rick is the guard.
There we go. Perfect.
This is obnoxiously plausible.
Much better plan
I don't
than the
like
disguises.
it. But
I'm the sane one here.
Well, it's better than just knocking down the door. That's for sure.
Well,
Absolutely.
to be fair, Makoto, you're not entirely alone in the insanity department now. Rick is somewhat sane himself.
Well, I'm still getting it. I don't.
Nah, it's okay. Charmy's
So,
only seen as psychotic
to
because
this
she's
end.
overly friendly.
To this end, you could forge documents because you need some sort of like transfer document, right? You could forge documents, or you
okay.
could bribe a contact.
Well,
You
I
have Dr.
am,
Jules at Almond Academy. You could ask her to help you write up this document for transferring Charmy into Darkand Sanatorium's custody.
Does
I vote that off.
forging? Does forging
And I
require
don't think it's
crafting?
writing. I think it's more favor.
Does forging require crafting? If so, Charmy's a master crafter.
Here, let me write my own insanity transfer request form.
Yeah, that's probably not the best idea.
I think actually it is the best idea, which is the problem.
Yeah.
But you have a psychiatrist at the school that you could ask.
Why would we go with the easy route? That's no fun.
Charmy asks, where's the fun of that?
Don't like it, you go back wherever you came from.
Where did I come from? I don't even know exactly. Just some village out there.
We now have a new question.
In.
Where did Charmy come from?
I don't know. I
Show
never
you around the
went
school.
that far.
Convince Crystal to hire you against my better judgment.
Well, if there's any void terrors in there, I have you covered.
So, you could make a diplomacy check, Makoto. Go talk with Dr. Jules and do a diplomacy check. Or you could have Rick do that, since Rick's better at that.
Rick.
Yeah.
Dr. Jules for me.
Yeah, I can go take care of that. Make sure Charmy doesn't run off.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to attach a leash to her like I do with Ada.
I'm not running off.
Okay, so...
Why would I abandon my friend?
Makoto, you can make a medicine check to restrain Charmy.
I don't need restraining.
Yes, that's not my diagnosis.
I don't agree because there was that time we were in the battle and you just had the sun obsession with something. So, no.
Okay, so...
What, you're gonna restrain Balto too?
I have to.
And Makoto, we will say that this is one of your infiltration planning checks, so you gain an edge point there. Whether or not it's good, we will see. And same thing with Rick's. And also, Rick has a free edge point just for having his Magi Guard badge.
Charmy is resisting being restrained.
I would like to argue we should know ahead of time whether we got a document from the school psychiatrist.
Yes, you did. But whether or not it will work on the people at Darkand Sanitorium, you're not sure.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do before we head out to break into Darkand? We're breaking into the crazy house.
Charmy has a request. Well, if I'm going in there for a while, can I at least get some food?
I was just going to say, can we go shopping before we go?
Yes, but only in the Academy District because all the shops in the city were closed.
Fair. This renews the use of prescient planner so that if I forget anything, I can unforget something.
Okay.
I don't know. What would I need to pretend that I'm like a psychotic person?
Okay, so Charmy, you go get some food from the cafe where you don't see Ira. You heard that Ira actually took time off from the cafe. Here you actually find Grisian, who is Kyrene's daughter-in-law. And she's looking good. She's starting to show. You know, she's pregnant, and she's starting to show. Hi, what can I get for you?
I'd like some food. I don't know what you have.
Oh, we have rolls, we have bagels, we have all sorts of baked goods.
What is your biggest meal? I just have that.
You know, I think Ira warned me about a certain ore scene. You wouldn't be that ore scene, would you?
What? We don't all look alike.
She said this ore scene had eaten pretty much everything in the cafe and made a mess at the same time.
I apologize that I have a big appetite. I need to eat a lot.
Okay. So you order a meal and she gets to work on making it for you.
Thank you.
And what are Makoto and Rick doing? What are Makoto and Rick doing?
I'll grab a light.
You'll grab light?
Yeah, light.
Lights. Okay.
Why is this even an item?
What?
Said a light snack. Did you not hear the
No.
full sentence?
No, I didn't. It
I'm
got cut off.
shopping at the moment.
What did you find?
A sack of rotten food
Ew.
What?
is a level 1 item.
What?
I mean, Charmy loves food, but Charmy does not want rotten food. That's for sure.
Sorry.
Kaizo, what are you thinking when you come up with some of these things? Seriously?
Maybe for
Apparently,
dead people? I mean, I guess they would eat rotten food, I guess.
it was
Who?
rotting food for a fungus leshy, and also is a throwing weapon.
So, Kastori, and it's a throwing weapon.
Anyway,
Goodbye.
I don't need a bag of rotten food. Don't
No.
mind me.
No, we don't. I would really hope so.
I might be a Mystimon, like,
Yeah, I'm sure there is a Mystimon that likes that stuff. You met a Daijin once that was digging around the garbage. So,
We're gonna need some, I don't know.
some snacks to bring in.
Yes, lots of snacks.
I'm sure they will confidence.
Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like we need some kind of, like change to contain Charmy. Because I feel like regular, handcuffs
don't worry.
would not work.
Makoto took care of that. Don't worry. Makoto took care of that.
It's like regular handcuffs would not work.
Makoto took care of that. Don't worry. So, Charmy, you get your meal, and let's see how you do this. So, Charmy, make me a diplomacy check. We will see how good of manners Charmy has learned in the past week. Charmy, you once again make a mess.
So I haven't learned
And
any
Grician
manners.
is very perturbed with you.
Like,
And she says, I can see why Ira didn't want you in here.
I'm like, what? You're just gonna deny me food? That's not right. As a student, I need food.
You're going to clean this up.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
At this point, I think Charmy needs to pick up the prestidigitation spell.
Oh. Yeah.
So, Rick, have you come up with what stuff you want to buy?
Are one of these available at the academy?
A marvelous miniature ladder. You know what? Make me a society check.
Oh, okay. We'll see if I can find the right person. All right, one society check.
You think to go to Crystal, and Crystal says, I've never heard of such a thing.
Okay, fair enough.
You went to the wrong person.
Then I think I am otherwise sufficient at the moment.
Okay. So, Makoto.
Actually, no.
Okay.
The pinwheel from earlier is actually really tempting.
You want to get a pinwheel.
Yes.
Okay. You find one.
Okay.
It was actually really easy to find one. You actually found Koi playing with one, sadly and solemnly.
Well, I'm not going to take that one. But she'd be able to say, oh, they're just in the gift shop over there.
Yeah, in a very, very, very sad tone.
Mm-hmm.
She's depressed. You could say honestly that you've never seen her like that.
I quietly mumble to myself, it's probably best to just give her time.
Yeah. And you find Ira standing kind of afar, and she's dejected too, and is like, she won't talk to me.
Just give her time.
Yeah, I guess.
And make sure she still eats food.
I'll try. While you're there at the cafe, Charmy, you suddenly hear Gracian go, "What the heck? What got into all these rolls?"
Well, what?
Charmy, did you steal some rolls?
No, I purchased stuff. I purchased this food.
Well, something stole a whole bunch of rolls here.
Well, I didn't do it. Look, I may love food, but I'm no thief. Is this another misconception about Orseans? Because it is not true.
I'm sorry. It's just very overwhelming. I wish I knew what stole all these rolls, though. Because I swear I counted these this morning.
Well, I just got here. Hey, if you need help finding the rolls, finding who stole them, I can help. Oh yeah, I can help. Yeah, I've been helping with the investigations.
Go ahead and make me a diplomacy check to investigate, to canvass the area around here and see what might have happened to these rolls. You hear some people, you hear some students talking about some kind of, they think there's a Mystimon that's living in the dormitory courtyard, and they're pretty sure it's just one of Koi's Mystimon, because Koi doesn't dismiss her Mystimon.
I think Mystimon has been stealing the rolls because apparently there are some Mystimon that live on campus.
Oh right. I remember. I remember that there was a Hummer that was living around there, but I really don't think a small hummingbird like Hummer could take him. I also remember a Chrysalis, but I haven't seen that one in a while.
I can buy you some new rolls. Well, I'll need to find some first, but I can buy you and I'll
I bake them fresh. Thank you, though. Mikado, you find some good restraints for Charmy, and you also find a light snack as well. You find a light snack that somehow no Mystimon has gotten into. So, thumbs up.
Yay me.
Charmy cleans up the mess. Well, I better
Okay,
be going.
let's see how well you clean. Go ahead and make a performance check for this one. I can't really think of any other checks that might apply.
That went
you do an
poorly.
adequate job, but there are still some marks here and there.
I've still gotta work on my cleanup, I guess.
She asks you, are you leaving all these marks everywhere while you're cleaning the academy?
Well, I'm not the best cleaner, but I try my best.
Okay. And Rick's done browsing the shops. What shops there are here in the Academy District.
What few shops there are, yes.
And so, any other plans you want to make for this infiltration?
No. Charmy went to Malta. Be like, you keep eye on them while I'm away. It's like, Well, actually, they're coming with me. Actually.
Keep an eye on who.
Oh, never mind. I forgot that they were they were gonna be with me. So never mind. I'll just be like, make sure not to get into any trouble while I'm gone. Just keep an eye out for any suspicious people around town. Don't kill them.
You see Balto staring at the bushes in this dormitory courtyard, like he smells something there.
Alright, you go smell that. Don't kill anyone. Don't kill anyone. except maybe small game. That's fine. In the woods, of course.
Charmy, it's a desert.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're in the desert. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright.
Charmy, you need to think these things through.
Alright. But that's enough advice on it, Charmy.
That was advice?
I don't know. Charmy's trying telling Balto not to get into too much trouble while she's gone.
I think that's going to be a new show. Charmy's Advice Hour.
Please, not a whole hour.
Nah, not a whole hour. Probably enough for a short.
I'm taking a nap.
Okay, so Makoto, what sort of restraints have you gotten for Charmy?
The professional kind that doctors use. A straight jacket.
And who's going to be holding on to her weapons?
Obviously, the Magi Guard.
I don't trust the Magi Guard with my weapon. I'll just strap it onto Balto.
Balto's in the dormitory courtyard.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to bring your Mystimon with you unless they're like inside some sort of contraption that capsules them and brings them to a pocket.
Alright, I'll look at Rick. Alright, be careful with it.
Unless you want to dismiss Balto to the flow.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful with this. It only works for me, so don't try to use it. Yeah.
Charmy.
Yeah.
I know how to handle a weapon.
Okay.
Did you know Amazon sells straight jackets?
Wait, really? Oh my gosh.
I just Googled it and the first thing Google shows is Amazon sells them.
What? Now we know. It's official. Amazon sells everything.
Even the kitchen sink.
Even the kitchen sink. So
it's $133.
So for Crystal and Deanna's new kitchen sink, you could direct them to Amazon. Maybe they could find one that's frost resistant that won't get frozen over.
Hey, my less than I.
Makoto, you're not going to actually order one, are you?
No.
Why not? It's only $133.
Dang,
that's expensive.
It's less than a stick of RAM.
True.
Or a hard drive. I was looking at buying another hard drive to have more.
Yeah, SSDs are skyrocketing in price now too. That's ridiculous.
It's $313 for the one I already own.
Canadian dollars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought it for $189 and it's now.
Yeah. Fucking AI apocalypse.
If they want a kitchen sink, there's one for 102 Canadian. I'm sure it's cheaper if it's US dollars.
I'm sure.
I
Oh,
feel
like
like we
this one.
should take a moment to point out we are not sponsored by Amazon.
No.
We're not sponsored by anyone. But if World Anvil wants to sponsor us,
Do not take
drop
anything
me
we
an
say
email.
at face value.
I will accept a
Anyway.
sponsorship from World Anvil because I use it all the time, literally all the time, every single day, for hours every day. Anyways, there's a reason I bought a lifetime membership for World Anvil. Let me tell you, that was $1,400 well spent.
I say we put something over Charmy's mouth because she's a talker, so I don't know if I'd even trust her like inside not to talk.
Oh, so she wants a mouth gag?
Yes, yes, I like it. I love it. Do it. Rick, well, we'll have you do this. Rick, make me a crafting check to craft some sort of gag for Charmy.
Here you go.
It's an adequate gag. As long as Charmy is restrained, she shouldn't be able to get it off. So Charmy can't talk anymore. And we've got a straight jacket for Charmy. We've got a gag for Charmy. For once, we're not going to hear any more really ill-advised advice. Like, glue your hands together. Okay, let's take a break. Go get some coffee, tea, whatever, and take a bathroom break.
Copy that.
We'll be right back very shortly.